going to be probably my lone controversial pick on my list, and this one gets into the realm of a little bit of seriousness here. But I picked this character because they've ruined everything this actor has ever been in for me, and I chose Upham from Saving Private Ryan, a non-comedy. I know it doesn't seem. Upham is he's the translator. He's the one that lets the German soldier stay alive long enough to kill every single person in the unit, only to then kill him and let everyone else run free at the very end of the movie. He watches as everybody in his unit is killed one by one, and it's all his fault because he's a pussy, and a pussy in wartime is an asshole. I'd love to hear your comments back on this one.
A coward, I think is the more reasonable term. Asshole, because he means well. He's not a soldier. He's not a fighter, and he's not a killer. And he even says that when he's trying to explain to them when he gets thrusted into this position. But I mean that scene where the guy gets stabbed through the neck and it's all because of him. That's gut wrenching. That's like kind of almost. I still get the chills watching that, almost hoping that it doesn't happen, and I know it's going to happen.
But I want to combat you a little bit on that whole thing. Like, he's not supposed to be there. This isn't his gig. The whole point of the Tom Hanks character, at some point, they've all asked him what he does. And when everything's falling apart, he's like, I'm a school teacher. And that's it. Like, I'm a school teacher. I'm not supposed to fucking be here either. But we've all got a job to do to get out of this alive. And Upham's the only one that doesn't do his job to get out of there alive. And that just... You're only as good as your weakest link, and he's an asshole for that. He is an asshole for letting everybody die. And the thing for me that puts the icing on the cake is him at the end letting everyone go, and then after all the damage is done, killing that one German soldier. Yet he still lets, 15 to 20 of them go? So now they can go kill how many more people? He just keeps multiplying the numbers. So you stick up for this pacifist mindset for the entirety of the movie until this one moment when it's all for naught anyway. Anyway, Upham's an asshole. The guy who plays that character, he ended up in Lost, and he's the reason I stopped watching Lost. As soon as he joined the show, I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's a great part for that guy to have played, I guess. Complete asshole. Fuck him, and fuck Upham.
So when you asked us to talk about it, or you really didn't want us to try to convince you otherwise, you already had your mindset out.
No, I actually... I'd like to hear if I'm way off base or if you can see a reason why he could be considered an asshole.
See, I have that same strong feeling about seeing that scene as you guys do, and I hate seeing that character. But I have trouble putting anybody under wartime or military like situations like in that for making a really terrible decision like that. Like, I'm not going to judge that sitting here. Somebody that's in war. So I have trouble making him like a real asshole. He did a shitty thing. He shouldn't have done it. But he, it was in war. I don't know. I mean, it's easy for me to sit here on a comfortable apartment and think that he's an asshole while I'm watching it on a movie.
What about the chopper gunman in Full Metal Jacket who's just shooting civilians?
Or the drill sergeant in Full Metal Jacket, right?
That's his job.
He's kind of supposed to be. That's his job, right? It's his job to be an asshole.
But I'm saying the guy who was shooting the
Get some.
Get some. That's an asshole.
How do you shoot women and children? Just don't lead them so much.